Welcome to an impressive dive into the true dynamics of the law of attraction, a concept that can transform your life. Imagine tapping into the power of belief to shape your destiny. Today, I'll reveal how manifesting works beyond the common misconceptions and why it's crucial to elevate who you are, not just what you desire. By the end of our exploration, you'll have the keys to unlocking a life of abundance that aligns with your highest self. Stick with me and prepare to rethink everything you know about attracting your dreams. Many of us have been enchanted by the idea that our thoughts can directly influence the fabric of reality. Indeed, our beliefs hold immense power, molding our lived experiences to a significant degree. The principle I hold to is straightforward: your inner world shapes your outer circumstances. But as intriguing as it sounds, there is more to the story than popular discussions on law of attraction often present. Let's confront the elephant in the room: the growing trends of how this topic is perceived and projected. Manifesting winning lottery numbers? We've all seen those eye-catching headlines, but let's be real, they hardly ever translate into real-life riches. Furthermore, the notion that anything can be conjured up instantaneously is misleading. Manifestations typically unfurl over time, requiring patience and persistence, qualities to be admired. Reflecting on my journey with drumming and music, it was neither quick nor accidental. It unfolded over 2 decades of dedication and growth. The true strength of manifestation is not in hastily achieved results, but in the incremental, unwavering progress towards a goal. The quickest paths often lead to fleeting victories, whereas it's the steady ascents that carve out lasting success. This brings us to a critical point: the process of becoming the person you need to be to embrace what you seek. The world doesn't just hand out success, it seeks reciprocation. If you're playing life at level 5 but aiming for level 10 achievements, you need to grow and ascend to that stage. Relationships are a prime example. You cannot attract a dream partner without embodying the qualities they would seek in a companion. As the adage goes, you do not attract what you want, but what you are. Now, while it may be enticing to focus purely on the results, the wealth, the love, the dream job, there's a deeper layer to consider. What changes are you willing to undergo to align with those aspirations? You see, the best things in life don't dodge hard work, and there is a profound distinction between fruitful work and draining struggle. Embracing the former can lead to a fulfilling life, rich with achievements won by genuine effort. The law of attraction is not an escape hatch from the gritty reality of hard work and improvement. On the contrary, it complements the commitment to growth. Imagine dismissing 2 decades of musical practice for a fleeting vision of instantaneous success. Preposterous, right? Real growth and success come from the alignment of intention, action, and self-improvement. In the midst of this voyage, a gentle reminder: take a moment to subscribe if you've appreciated the insights shared thus far. Tapping that button, liking, and ringing the notification bell could be your very first act of manifesting a life refined by wisdom. Now, let's delve deeper. Consider the mainstream law of attraction narrative, which suggests that every single occurrence in your life is a direct attractant from the universe, good or bad. This oversimplified view creates a harmful dichotomy, as it suggests we should only fixate on the positive and ignore any negative experiences or thoughts. But life isn't black and white. Neglecting the significance of shadow work, emotional healing, and dealing with trauma is like ignoring a colossal dam in a flowing river. You can't just pump in more water and hope for the best. You have to face the dam, dismantle it, and restore the river's natural course. To fully embrace the constructive principles of the law of attraction, confronting and working through one's shadows is essential. Let me share something from the core of my heart. Manifesting isn't simply about envisioning the best life and disregarding the depth of human experience. Your thoughts, indeed, have power, but they work in tandem with your actions and self-awareness. It's not solely about asking what you desire, but also about what you're willing to foster within yourself to reach that pinnacle. So let's summarize this journey of insight we've ventured together. Law of attraction is far more than wishful thinking. It's about aligning your beliefs with action and personal evolution. It's facing the hard truths, committing to growth, and understanding that the best successes aren't instant, they're earned through time and transformation. Before we part ways, I want you to consider what steps you'll take from today's discussion. What will you manifest in your life by also transforming who you are? And if you have found value in this discourse, feel free to leave a tip, proportional to the wisdom you've gained, using the link in the description. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening encounter. I hope it propels you to cease settling and start living a life of true manifestation. Remember, always aim for not just what you want, but who you must become to truly deserve it. Until next time, embody wisdom, strive for excellence, and continue seeking greatness. Picture this. In a world where everyone's chasing the next best thing, where ambition often partitions us from our true selves, there lies the key to an electrifying life that connects us to our deepest passions. What is it, you wonder? It's understanding your ego, that powerful, misunderstood aspect of your psyche that could be the difference between a life lived on autopilot and one fully in control and blazing with purpose. Gentlemen, let's unpack a concept that's frequently misunderstood and at times vilified: our ego. It's not just a trait reserved for the self-absorbed, it's an integral part of every one of us. Our ego is our constructed self-identity, a suit we wear to face the world. It encapsulates how we perceive ourselves, but today, we're going deeper. We'll explore the ego's significance and its role in shaping our lives. If you stick with me until the end, I'll share strategies that could potentially transform your understanding of the ego and yourself. Transformative insights await, and I challenge you to follow along and ask yourself how you'll apply these truths once we're through. Now, let's lay it out simply: what you consider to be you, your thoughts, your likes, your dislikes, your job title, that's all ego. Adopting a framework for a moment, imagine yourself as a spiritual being, a soul having a unique human experience. You see, touch, smell, and interact with the world through a sensory filter, creating a barrier between you and it. Think of it as diving gear when exploring the ocean depths, or a spacesuit in the void of space. These tools allow us to navigate these foreign terrains, but beneath them, we are unchanged, a continuous presence much like the soul within us. Our higher self, untouched by ego, connects us to the divine, to the oneness that permeates all of existence. Remarkably, human consciousness remains a vast mystery, beyond the reach of even the most cutting-edge scientific inquiries. Very much like the deepest oceans, or the farthest reaches of space, it's an uncharted expanse awaiting our exploration. One might question the ego's necessity. Is it an adversary or an ally? Well, despite its bad reputation, the ego serves a purpose. It allows us to engage with the everyday, propelling society forward in countless ways. Many of the greatest innovations and leaps forward originated from a place of ego, from the desire to impact the world, to leave a legacy. Yet, its unchecked ambition can overpower our true nature, leading us on a perpetual chase for more success, more status, more wealth, all of which can result in an unfulfilled life if left imbalanced. Children, who are free of this I consciousness, led a simplistic, ego-free existence until they developed their sense of self over time. Interestingly, parallels can be drawn between that youthful innocence and those in the twilight of their lives, signaling a potential return to the essence of our being. It suggests that while the ego's development is a natural part of human growth, our primordial state is one of pure, interconnected existence. Consider the tale of Wayne Dyer, whose philosophy gifted us with a powerful acronym for ego: edging God out. When caught in the ego's grip, the I am better, I have, I do mindset eclipses our innate connection to something greater, be it God, the universe, or consciousness, diminishing our broader sense of self in the process. Eckhart Tolle, the acclaimed author, extends this narrative, suggesting the ego is akin to a pain body that harbors all that ails us. He discovered through personal enlightenment that shedding the oppressive I can alleviate this entrenched pain, suggesting a path for others seeking similar release. But before you consider an ego exorcism, let's step back. Undertaking such a drastic change typically leads to resistance and potential imbalance. It's about regulation, not eradication. History provides countless cautionary tales of those who, trying to cement their legacy, prioritized ego-driven immortality over genuine human connection and fulfillment. Yet, in the end, few names endure through time and unsettling truth for the ego. So, what's the antidote to a life overshadowed by the ego? It begins with introspection, reducing the ego's influence to align closer with our higher selves. My personal journey led me to realize my climb up the entrepreneurial ladder was fueled more by ego than genuine fulfillment. By comparing less and tuning into my own values and contentment, I discovered a richer, more authentic life, perhaps leading by example for others who've come to similar crossroads. Reducing the ego's grip can be gradual. Start with journaling, a practice that encourages self-reflection and offers a dialogue with your higher self. Meditation, too, can be an effective tool. It's not about perfect technique or some grand epiphany. It's about finding moments of stillness where one can simply be, observing thoughts without attachment or judgment. You'll find it positively transformational. So here's the real homework. contemplate how you can balance your ego to serve rather than dominate you. Do this, and you may just turn the key to a life of authenticity and blazing purpose. Before you go, remember to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and ring the notification bell, aligning your digital destiny with a community that seeks wisdom. And if today's insights delivered value, consider a tip reflective of the benefits you've garnered. A link awaits you in the description. As we part ways, ask yourselves, what steps will you take to harness your ego's potential and live a life that's true to you?